Welcome to Get Strong with Kaizzad. The decline bench crunch sit-ups were a progression on the crunch. What if you were to progress beyond the reverse crunch? You already handled the lower body weight as a resistance source for the rectus abdominis through the reverse crunch. Okay, that's also become easy for you. You have gone through the incline sit-ups, but you want to further increase the resistance. Then you need to come to this particular apparatus. Now what you see here is a parallel bar dip, but the extension of the parallel bar dip basically is a Roman chair. This is called as a Roman chair. Forearms will be resting on this pad and you will be in an upright position. Most of you all have seen this in gyms. And this exercise has also been shown by many as a leg raise. Again, you will be doing a hip raise and not a leg raise. You'll be doing trunk flexion and not hip flexion. In fact, the hip will be already flexed. You remember the form and technique that I showed you of the reverse crunch on the floor? Well, the person is like this, horizontal, supine on the floor. Now we're taking this person and making him like this. But the joint actions, the movement of the body, the shortening of the rectus abdominis, the trunk flexion, all of that will remain the same. Initially, you were lying on the floor, okay? Your lower body was providing resistance. You were not that much against gravity at that time. You have basically come into an upright position, and now the gravitational forces are going to work more on your lower body, thus adding to the amount of resistance that the rectus abdominis will be taking. So just as a reference point, this pad behind Neville would have been the floor. Neville was earlier supine, now he's upright. The ground basically is like this. You understand? Right now, this is the rectus abdominis, the frontal abdominal wall, okay, connecting his hip to the rib cage. Now, Neville will first of all flex his hip, femurs parallel to the floor, bent knees. Now, he will rotate the hip off the pad. Nice. Nice. And he'll come back to this position, off the pad. Again back to this position, off the pad. Okay, that's it. So what you've seen is Neville do the reverse crunch in an upright position, thus increasing the gravitational forces working on his legs, thus increasing the overload on the rectus abdominis. Even a person with very strong abdominals will maximum be able to do about 6 to 7 repetitions before reaching failure. Of course, you can get adapted to this movement as well and start progressing and doing about 8 reps, 10 reps, maximum 15 reps. This is one exercise that you can't do for 50 and 100 repetitions. Hope you found this episode useful. Hope you're going to apply these principles to really develop your rectus abdominis. If you've liked the show and you've liked these kind of videos, then please do subscribe to TheHealthSite.com.